thought I would double dose today and do another story, another wee favourite. My mum actually dropped around a couple of books at a distance for me, of books that were mine as a wee kid. It's got my name in there. And this one you may have heard before. There's a few in the series. This one is called Grandpa's Slippers, and it's by Joy Watson and illustrated by Wendy Hodder. There's also Grandpa's Grey Cardigan and a few others. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I believe this is the original. It's the one I grew up on anyway. On Monday, Grandma looked at Grandpa's old slippers. Sorry, I do see that it's very shiny there. "You need new slippers," she said. "Those are going to fall to bits." "Nonsense," said Grandpa. "My slippers are fine." There's a close-up of them there. And there's Grandma, not too impressed. "But they've got holes in their soles," said Grandma. "Good," said Grandpa. "That's how I like them." You see the holes in the soles? I'm actually wearing my favourite pair of slippers, and they are... they're probably on their way out too. I'd imagine Grandma would be telling me, "Time for some new ones, Chrissy." Nevertheless, Grandma brought him a new pair of slippers that day. Grandpa refused to wear them. On Tuesday, Grandpa was cleaning out the cupboard under the stairs when he came upon his old slippers hidden away in the darkest corner. Now, it's not too much of a thought to think who might have put them in there, hidden them away. Look at Cat giving a one-eyed wink to Grandpa. "Leave my slippers alone," he told Grandma. "Don't try and hide them." "They should be hidden," said Grandma. "They're going to fall to bits. They've got holes in their soles and the stitching has come undone." There he is there. Very frustrated. And there's Grandma. "Good," said Grandpa. "That's how I like them." On Wednesday, Grandpa was just in time to see Grandma handing his old slippers to a person collecting used clothing. What's he going to say? "Hey, leave my slippers alone," he told Grandma. "Don't try and give them away." "They should be given away," said Grandma. "They're going to fall to bits. They have holes in their soles and the stitching has come undone and all the fluff has worn off." I apologise, my voices for both Grandma and Granddad are probably not very realistic. They definitely don't sound like my grandparents. "Good," said Grandpa. "That's how I like them." "Do leave my slippers alone." Sorry, my apologies, I skipped a spot. On Thursday, Grandpa went to check if the rubbish bag had been taken out. There, right on top, were his old slippers. "Do leave my slippers alone," he told Grandma. "Don't try and throw them away." "They should be thrown away," said Grandma. "They're going to fall to bits. They've got holes in their soles and the stitching has come undone and all the fluff has worn off. And I can see your toes." From there, holding his precious slippers. They really are starting to fall even more into bits as we read the story. "Good," said Grandpa. "That's how I like them." On Friday, Grandpa took some old potato peelings out to the compost heap. There, not quite covered by the cabbage leaf, were his old slippers. Grandma's getting very inventive of places to hide his slippers. Look at them there. Can you see them under the leaf? She's pretty sneaky, old Grandma. Please leave my slippers alone, he told Grandma. Don't try and bury them in the compost heap. They should be buried, said Grandma. They're going to fall to bits. They've got holes in their soles and the stitching has come undone and all the fluff is worn off. And I can see your toes. They're so tatty. Look at the rage, the frustration, I'd probably call it, on his face of continuously discovering his slippers trying to be disposed of. There he is telling Grandma, even Kat's having a word to her. Good, said Grandpa. That's how I like them. On Saturday, Grandpa was just about to set fire to a pile of leaves in the garden when a sudden gust of wind revealed his old slippers. Gee, they blended in well with those autumn-looking leaves. Oh no, said Grandpa, and he told Grandma, once and for all, will you please leave my slippers alone? Don't try and bury them. Very well, but they should be burned. Oh, I apologize. Don't try and burn them. Very well, but they should be burned, said Grandma. They're going to fall to bits. They've got holes in their soles and the stitching has come undone and all the fluff is worn off, and I can see your toes. They're so tatty and they look very uncomfortable. Good, said Grandpa. That's how I like them. On Sunday morning, Grandpa got out of bed and was about to put on his old slippers when they fell to bits in his hands. Look at Grandma's face and the cat's face. Grandpa's face is not matching their reaction. He had to wear his new slippers instead. They had whole soles, strong stitching, warm fluff covering his toes, and they looked neat and natty. Grandpa was surprised to find that they were actually very comfortable indeed. Look at him there. Look at Grandma, even Cat. He was very pleased, and so was Grandma. On Monday, Grandma looked at Grandpa's old grey cardigan. You need a new cardigan, she said. I think the cat knows what's going to happen. The end. I like that one, and perhaps you may or may not have read the others. Find out what they are. I do know Grandpa's grey cardigan is in the next one, I believe, and I think there's a few more. So if you don't have the physical books at home, check online. Go online and Google them. You'll be able to YouTube them. You'll be able to see the different ones. It'll be, I believe, by the same author of Joy Watson. Check them out. There you go. I know the writing's backwards. My apologies. Have an awesome rest of your day and read again with you soon. Bye.